Did you ever go to high school there?
Oh yeah, I went to Luella
Luella?
for my freshman year.
How'd you guys do?
In soccer?
Yeah.
I didn't play.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
You didn't play. You just played for club then?
Yeah.
That was before you come over here to play in the camp.
Yeah, it was.
Were you with Georgia United?
Yeah, Georgia United.
How'd you get connected with Tony Ann and just through Georgia, I guess?
Yeah, Tony used to coach at Georgia United. He was my coach for about 1 or 2 years. So yeah, I knew him for pretty long.
What was, I guess, that transition like? Was that exciting knowing that there was sort of a path for you, an avenue to professional soccer through that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Georgia United, we were a really big club. You know, we did pretty well for just, a small academy team. And when Tony told me that Atlanta was coming and that they were obviously looking to sign me as, a homegrown, it was pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. You'd been playing with the national team before that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that, your first experience at 14? What were your first games?
I mean, it was just like nothing I've ever experienced before. Those were the biggest games I ever played. So at that young age, everything was just really exciting, going to Cali to those training sessions and, being in a professional environment for the first time. Everything was just really new and exciting.
Did you ever see Scott there?
No, the first time I met Scott was actually a couple weeks before we came here at my 20s camp. He was Tab's assistant, so the first time I met Scott.
Can you tell me about the U17 World Cup last year? Some memories from that. What stands out to you?
The first game versus India, there's probably around like 45 to 50,000 people. It was their first game ever in a World Cup. And going out to that was just like the biggest game I've ever played. And all the fans. And there's actually an Atlanta United flag at that game, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, that game was insane.
Just being one of the more advanced guys for your age too, your academy teammates ever come to you, ask you, hey, what do I need to do to get to your level where we're at now?
Yeah, of course. And I'm just saying, day in, day out, just be a pro about it. I mean, even though you're in the academy at any time, you can be called up, train with the first team, train with the Atlanta United too, and you see in Jackson and Kendall both get minutes with Atlanta United too. So, I mean, just be ready for your opportunity, train hard, work hard.
What's it been like to come up with guys that, like Andrew, guys you've been with from, I guess, U14, right, on the national team, kind of come up?
I mean, Andrew's been my best friend for a while, so, I mean, it's just been pretty amazing. We're both, going on this ride together. So, coming up with guys that you've known for a while, it's a lot easier, you're on the same path, so you can talk about it, it's a lot easier to go through. So it's been pretty good.
What aspect of your game do you think has improved the most since playing professionally?
Confidence on the ball, I guess. Training with these guys, I mean, it's not hard, but the more you do it, the easier it gets.
How beneficial has it been having this United 2 opportunity? I suppose last year, maybe going down to Charleston and not seeing much time, even with just practicing with the first team, but now you're getting some real game experience while you still get to practice with the first team.
I mean, it's been great, instead of, driving 4 hours or flying up to Charleston, you get to, just walk down there and train with those guys and then play up at Coolray. It's been a lot better, and, getting game minutes is way better than, just practice.
And how's the experience been with you playing with the two guys and some of the younger guys as opposed to training with men in their 20s and 30s and, working with the first team?
Yeah, I mean, with Atlanta 2, we have a pretty young team, so it's a bit different than the first team. So training and playing along, younger guys is a lot easier. You relate better, communicate better. So it's been fun.
Obviously, there's a lot of hype around you and Andrew. Do you ever feel, I guess, more pressure to do well compared to, I guess, these other guys?
I mean, no. I mean, when we play with them and, it's all confidence, it's a chance to show what we got, have game minutes. So, I mean, it's just all confidence.
You guys are pretty hungry for a win, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Over the past few weeks, what's giving you confidence that you guys can break through?
Even in the Charleston game, we had the ball for the majority of the game. I think the stats were like 75% possession, and they really only had 3 chances and 3 goals. So, I mean, it's a good performance from them, I guess, defending and then, counterattacking. But for us, we moved the ball well, we created chances, but it just wasn't our day. So, I mean, I think we're a really good team. It's just that, in the final third, we just need to be cleaner and sharper.
Cincinnati averages around 25,000 fans, which is, really impressive for you, team. Is that the biggest crowd you've ever played in front of?
No, probably in India was a bit more than that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anything else for Chris?